Hello, I'm Zorab and this is Byther Farm. Today the sun has come out in earnest, and I've got two choices. I can squint or I can shade the sun a little bit, so I'm going to shade the sun for a moment. This morning I've come out to just start filling in a few gaps in the vegetable beds with plants that are ready to go in there and that I haven't put in between the rain showers in the last week or so. So the bed where the yellow and Prince French beans were, I've taken most of the beans out. I'm putting in purple sprouted broccoli. I'm also going to sow some beetroot in there, and I'm going to put a few seed potatoes for Christmas potatoes. So I'm digging down pretty much as deep as I can go, because the purple sprouting broccoli I'm putting in here I sowed a long time ago, and it's very leggy, so the deeper I can plant it the better. But once I get down to this depth from here, I'm hitting stone, pebbles, rocks. It becomes really hard to dig. So there we go, in it goes. Well, you can see it had about 8 inches of naked stem, but with any luck it will still be alright, and it will still pick up and it will grow. And one of the reasons for planting it so deeply is because of the wind rock. Obviously this site is very windy, and the more there is to rock in the wind, the more likely it is to snap. And this way it's only got this much to rock in the wind, and hopefully that will keep it okay during the autumn and the winter months, and then we can harvest this in spring. So as with all brassicas, I'm firming it down really well, being careful I don't break the stem, but firming down around it all really well. There you go, little plant. On to the next one. These are perfect planting conditions. It's rained for several days, or rained on and off for several days, and so the soil is moist all the way through, which is lovely. It's due to be dry and warm today, so they will have a chance to settle in. This poor thing looks so moth-eaten, and it literally, that's what it is. It's been eaten by caterpillars, but I can see new growth at the centre, so all is not lost. I can hear the magpies in the tree waiting for the ducks to have laid their eggs so they can come down and eat them. And I'm really hoping that I can get to the duck eggs before the magpies. It's interesting with the ducks. We talked about what we thought was a good number in that house, being 7 ducks. Now we've put the 2 younger ones in there. Well, there is a decline in egg laying, so I don't know whether they're feeling stressed by the new ones being in there, or a bit overcrowded by the new ones being in there. I mean, certainly we've had more ducks in there before now, but we haven't felt that was optimum. There we go. And here's a quick look at some of the things I planted earlier in the year. my very old friend Jane. Now, she's not very old. I've known her for a very long time. Jane's coming to stay, and Jane is my long-time gardening pal. A good few years after we met, we ended up moving in about 8 doors away from each other, which was lovely, and we spent a lot of time together. We did a lot of gardening together, and through that joint gardening in each other's gardens, we cemented a really solid relationship, which was very nice. Not just based around gardening, but certainly helped by it. So I'm putting on the gloves. I'm doing a few little bits and pieces out here this morning before Jane gets here. And then I'm going to spend some time with her, and no doubt, as always happens when she comes over, we tackle a project. And I may not film it because when you film anything it takes about 3 times longer to do it than if you just got on and did it, but I will show you whatever it is that we tackle. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to ask Jane to help with. There are so many jobs I want to get on with before winter hits. So we've got this last bit of summer and the autumn to get those done. Some of them are structural, some of them are just planting. The vast number of plants have still got waiting to go into the ground. They're very noisy, these crows, they really are. So behind me today we've got these big white over my shoulder here. You're very quiet, boy, are you alright? Got the turkeys off to that side. I don't think you can see them in the camera at the moment, and there's another of our Jersey Giants and Brahmas, and the other mixture of girls that are there. Well, that's it for me today. I'm heading inside to get the kettle on and wait for Jane to arrive. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for today, I hope it's a good one, and I also hope you'll join me again tomorrow.